Friday. It's Friday again. It's farming sim time again. I am poking and prodding and putting USB things where they belong. There we go. So as promised last week, I preloaded the game so we don't have to sit here for 10 minutes of session loading. So we'll get into it. Oh, it's raining. And we will jump over to our tractor and hop out because we don't need to be running a gas. Actually, let me just take a second to put our music on. So at the end of the last session, we had done a bunch of contracts. We'd gotten our horse set up. Our horse whose name I definitely didn't forget. But we had done a bunch of contracts to get some cash flow going. I believe we were doing fertilizer, but I don't remember what we were working towards. We'll kind of need to decide what we want to work towards. There we go. Let me know if at any point the music is too loud or the sound mix is kind of weird, and I'll futz with it as best I can. Perfect. Alright. All the screens are set, mostly. I can see the chat. And we're good to go. So, yeah, we jump forward to 6 a.m. for September, so our second month here. So let me just, we've got our tractor, our truck, our trailer. We've got a fertilizer pallet. We've got our fertilizer spreader and our tractor. If I remember correctly, I think we were saving up for a mower to be able to take advantage of this grass. And friendly reminder for anybody who is new, the sort of rule that we have here for these streams is basically, I mean, it's rags to riches. We came in with a loan. I was sort of inspired by and pulled my rules from another farming sim YouTuber, Syrup. He had the best rags to riches challenge I'd seen. He didn't start with any equipment, unlike a lot of the other ones out there I see starting with like a full suite. Like, you have 1,000 pieces of equipment. What do you mean this is rags to riches? This is 300 grand worth of stuff. But basically the rules that we are going for is no starting equipment. We had a $150,000 starting loan. We are taking no additional loans throughout the rest of this playthrough. The goal is to make $1 million on horses and horse-related products and items. So that means I'm limited to buying and selling and producing horses, buying and selling oats, parsnips, sorghum, hay, carrots, and beets. And the discussion we had last time, we kind of came to it that because grass goes into hay, we would allow the selling of grass. We'll see, maybe I'll allow the grass, maybe I won't. We'll kind of play that by ear. But other rules for this, no leasing equipment. We are allowed to do contract work, but only with our owned equipment. We cannot borrow or lease any equipment to complete the contracts. No generators and no collectibles except for one that I found, because it was the first collectible I've ever found in the game, and accidentally got it last session. So one collectible, that's it, we're done. No more after that one. So that's that. This game is entirely unmodded. It is base game. I use, the only mod that I use is hand-liftable Consumables. I shouldn't say it's entirely unmodded and then tell you the mod I used. It is there's one mod. It is available, I believe, on console as well as PC. And it is the hand-liftable Consumables. And we'll see those in a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to buy a few more. And it basically just allows me to buy bags of fertilizer, bags of horse feed and things like that without needing, you know, forks or anything to lift with, if that makes sense. So we can literally lift them by hand because we are not infinitely strong. Though we did end up buying the forks anyway, so you can absolutely do this with no mods. So, beautiful. 6:30 in the morning. We have our horse here. Nate, that's right, this is Nate. And Nate's just chilling. Nate's just chilling. Let me just check one more thing before we jump into it. Why did I say it like that? Just push it out that we are live. Push it out to everybody out there. There we go. Alright, oh look, we've got the sun rising. I have some of the graphics turned down on this for performance reasons. But even in the rain, like, how stunning. Once the rain stops, we'll drive around a bit and you'll get to see, like, the fog that's there. It is really nice. So, we do see our horse eating grass. So the one thing that's sort of a bit annoying in the game is that, according to the rules, the horses don't eat the grass. So where's he at? 90% clean, 25% fitness. Nice. And 0% riding for the day. So every day you come in, you have to ride your horses, you have to brush them, and you have to obviously make sure they have enough food. So he's got 139 liters. I think he eats about 10 liters a day, if I remember correctly, or per month, I should say, not per day. So we should be okay on food for a little bit, because we bought, I think, 5 bags when we started. So, what I'd really like to do is get a mower. Let me see if there's anything on sale. A mower is going to be the first way we're going to be able to get this grass and sell it, but the problem is, like, we need a mower, and then what do we do with it? We can't just have loose grass. We could just sell the loose grass using the forage wagon. We could get the... like a silage pit. I've seen the silage pits a lot. I don't think they work super well. We could do square bales, which would be a really interesting approach. A square baler is cheaper. And it's hand liftable. So we can kind of get to making bales faster. But let me see what it has on sale. A skidder for logging, a very expensive large tractor, a water tank. We ended up going with a barn that doesn't allow us to haul water. Or it doesn't require us to haul water, I should say. It doesn't allow, but some base fields require you to supply water. This one does not. A tree planter and a little tractor. I think that's a medium tractor, actually, but things we don't need. So, how much is a baler? Because that's going to be the way to go, I think. Because then we can do hay bales later. We can kind of aim to very quickly transition our grass into hay, which I think would be good. But in order to do that, we are going to need a mower, ideally a windrower, but that can wait. So basically the mower will kind of swath it out, then we'll have to hit it with a tedder, and the tedder will turn all the grass over. And in real life, you have to wait for your grass to dry to become hay. In the game, it does allow you, as soon as you ted it, as soon as you turn it over, it does kind of just become hay instantly, which is kind of nice. So we need a mower, a tedder, a windrower to sort of take those big swaths from the tedder and kind of condense it down. We don't have to do that. It's going to make it a lot easier. I'd be kind of inclined to get maybe the windrower and the tedder at the same time, maybe? We'll see where we are financially with that. And then obviously a baler, and eventually, well, we can't do silage. I just thought about that, actually. So that's that decision, because silage is definitely not horseable in the game. So what I'd like to do is sort of get this field... Hello, Nathaniel. Can I jump over Nathaniel? Ridiculous. What I'd like to do is be able to mow this field, sort of this, what remains of our field. Let me pull it up on the map, it's gonna be easier. So we started with this teeny tiny little field. I'd like to be able to kind of mow at least this bottom half. Eventually I'd like to remove this and make this one big horse field. And then make our way into buying these two, and potentially this one across the way, but like 191,000, we're a long way from that. 57,000, 72. So our first field that we're really gonna go for is this 57,000, which is nice because it looks like there's some trees, there's some area we can build, we can expand. If we eventually get like a plow or something. We're putting the cart way ahead of the horse. No pun intended. So we're going to need to get a mower and a baler sort of at the same time. So let me just check out price-wise, where does that put us? No, I didn't pass them already. And we can do that with the tractor we had, which is nice. And we just use this basic mower. So we need 10 more grand to get the mower. So 13 grand for the mower. Oh, the tedder's only 6. That's kind of nice. I feel like I should write this down so I don't forget what we're aiming for. Hang on, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'll put it in a spreadsheet later. So here we go. So we're gonna need mower at 13.5. And then I'll say the baler first. What does our baler cost? Baling. Square baler is 22. Round baler is 60. Okay, cool. So we're starting with the square baler. We'll go for the round later. That will definitely be better. But, you know, finances first. So the next thing we're going to need is a tedder at 6 grand. Then a windrower. Oh gosh, the windrower is okay. I don't love this windrower, but it is cheap. Windrower at 5 grand. I'd really prefer to get like, I mean, this is my favorite one, but I don't, 20 grand's a big number when we need 13,000 for that mower. That's crazy to me. 13,000 for the mower. Yeah, and then we will need to get some sort of wagon we can pull, or trailer we can pull to actually sell the bales, but that's pretty cheap. We'll get there when we get there. We could just take this wagon. Oh, the wagon's 30 grand. Wagon's even more money. Who am I kidding? Getting a roller will be nice, but I think we've got plenty of time before we need to even consider a $17,000 roller. Silage additives. But here you can see, like, here's like the silage additive, and then they've got 2 different like canister options for you to carry from the mod. But cool. Is there anything else that we need in here right now? I don't think so. So we have got to get on some fertilizing jobs for sure, though. Beautiful. So we can do fertilizer and we can do deadwood. This is gonna stink doing that deadwood job, but we're gonna do it anyway because genuine beggars cannot be choosers. So we've got 48 and 26. Let's do the fertilizing first, just because I'd rather get a little more daylight before we do the deadwood job. And maybe we'll come back and actually we will take Nate, because every day you have to ride your horse to make it like 100% riding. That I think will become difficult when we get down to... I gotta warm up. I've got... my driving skills are rusty. But I think the riding all the horses is going to get annoying when we get more horses. But I think we will see where we are when we get... You know what I mean? Like, let's play that by ear. We'll see how it goes, see what we want to do for that. I'm curious to see if there's like, I think you can get mods for AI riding, but like I said, I want to kind of keep it mod free. If you're familiar with the game, I do have crop destruction off because I'm a really bad driver. And I would like to enjoy the game and not have to constantly, wow, what a highly obstructed view. I'd rather enjoy the game and not stress that hard. I know precision farming is like the thing now, but this is not that. If that's what you want, I am happy for you. Go find it somewhere else. You will not find it here, unfortunately. Oops. I just complained about the drivers, and here I am on the wrong side of the freaking road. We got a little bit of mist here. Oh, am I stuck on this side of the fence? Can we just drive through? Did not realize what I was driving through. That's alright, shortcut. So let me just... So I carry the fertilizer around with me because this spreader does not have the greatest width. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to drop, but I usually drop the whole arm, but instead I just drop my forks, but that's okay. I will let it slide this time. What am I doing? Oh. Lower my spreader, lock on. Oops, and then waste some on the grass. So yeah, we've got 70% of this fertilizer. We will definitely have to fill it at least once. This is a big field. So this is like the fun part. This is where we get to be the chatty part. This is also like the first time I've ever seen the fertilizer. Usually it like doesn't change color much, so that's kind of nice. I'm just gonna let that go for a second. Checking another tab, so don't mind me. Casually abandoning my window. See, it's fine. That's what the cruise control is for. I'll try not to use the cruise control too much. It does feel like I'm cheating a little. I should really make sure we get a power washer soon to clean these super dirty tractors. That's alright, we'll let it slide for now. Oh wow, one lap took almost the full thing, so we'll kind of just fill it up while we're down here, I think. Because there's no way we can go up and down again. So I'm hoping to be able to turn like the previous versions, the previous videos into like smaller episodes. And that way it can at least be like a little bit easier watching, because it's like kind of boring. I mean, it's a long stream. I think tonight I'll be going from 6 to like 9:30? We'll see. You know how it is. You intend to finish, and then you don't. It's just one more, you know? Yeah, it's really nice that you can see the color change. Usually with these, like, you can see the color change with stuff, or you can see the plants you've harvested. Like, it's pretty obvious, but I feel like lately I have not been able to see the fertilizer color change, so it's nice to see it now. Don't mind me, just absolutely drunk driving on course here. What's nice about the contracts too is you really don't need to cover every square inch. It's just most of the inches will be good in the field, you know? Just a little bit of wiggle room to kind of mess up turns and stuff like that. A lot of times I don't even do the outside border, the headlands on these fields. So I just usually assume that it's just easier for me to do like a soft turn. And I'll just go up and down when I'm in the mood to be lazy. But yeah, the trees on this map are no joke. I usually play on the European map, which has a lot easier trees. The trees on this map are absolutely no joke. Oops. Autosave always gets you, huh? It's nice you can kind of see like what's been done here, you know? I think there's just a little bit down at the bottom. For a little funny shaped field here. So, I'm going to top this up and then I'll pick up our forks again without crashing into it though. This is really pretty with the slope here. This would be a really nice field to have animals on, just because then you can just, when you had to get water, you could just kind of slide your way down that. I don't know, maybe you would just shoot yourself into the river. Who knows? Let's bring this down a bit. There we go. Whoa. That's wacky. So we'll get that. So our first milestone here is 13,500. So we're currently at 5,000, which is not a lot of money. The other option is we can also, by the way, let me get out of my tractor so I don't run my gasoline down here. You know, is it second horse September? Is that what we're doing? You know, do we go for another horse here? Kind of stagger them that way, you know, we don't have a bunch coming to the same age at the same time. Do we wait a couple months? We'll see, we'll see. So they are $500 for the horses, which isn't so bad. I mean, we can pick up a couple. I don't remember how many our tractor can fit. Oh, another fertilizing job on the way home. Nice. Oh, it's literally right there too. But yeah, maybe we pick up a couple of horses. We'll see, we'll see. I don't think this is the road I'm supposed to be on, but we're gonna go on it again. Okay, well, there's the field I need, and there it goes. No, here we go. This is a pretty small field, so I'm kind of gonna just leave my forks on, I think, and see if we can get away with not having to take the forks off. Out of absolute and utter laziness. So yeah, you see, it's hard to see like where you fertilize when it comes to a field this size, you know? Okay, driving and zooming out is hard. And great ways to conserve your fertilizer include forgetting to press the gas button, and not paying attention to where you're going. And getting your camera stuck in the tree. So yeah, welcome to 1,000 Ways Not to Play Farming Sim. No, honestly, it's just not that deep here, let's be honest. It's just not that deep. Look, we're already 30% of the way through this job. It's like cake. So we've got to do... I'm just going to go up the middle, actually. I know we've got to do that other side, but I'd rather just do the middle and pick up where we left off. You know? Oh my gosh, this tractor is so muddy. But it is kind of nice to see, you know, let me zoom in a bit, like you can see the weather effects on your vehicle. Oh my god, it looks awful. On your poor vehicles. Is there like a car wash I can go through? I don't even know, is there? I know we can get a... Take this inside line and go here, I think. I know we can get a, power washer. But we'll see, because this tractor's looking rough today. And it's fun though. I like that the nature has an effect, you know what I mean? Like it's nice that what you do matters. Okay, where did we miss? 98%. I don't really want to... We're going to deselect all. Oh, how did I miss that? A whole section up at the top. Oh, how did I just leave that? Once again, welcome back to 99 Ways to Not Play Farming Sim. By episode 4, we're going to have a 2-hour blooper compilation of ways I wasted everything I've spent my hard-earned fake money on. There we go, 99. Okay. Looks like we're pretty close to empty too, but let's turn that bad boy in. Nice, we already made like, what, $2,000 a day? What's nice is there's mowing job, $5,000 mowing job! 2 $5,000 mowing jobs! Oh my god. And you're sure you don't want to put a mower on sale for me? Pretty please? Well, we're halfway there, so let's head back to the farm, and then we will take our horse out for a ride. We'll go take Sweet Nathaniel. Sweet Nathaniel, who is this direction, out for a ride to go do our job, which will be nice. So we'll do the Deadwood job, and then hopefully a few more things will have popped up by then. We're going to lift our spreader. Rolling, off we go. So we are halfway. So let me put this guy into whatever. How much is this job we're doing? $1,300. So it's basically another $1,000. So we just need to do, oh my god, 6 more jobs after that. 6 more $1,000 jobs. Cool. I've completely driven by our farm. And we're gonna take the lazy way. I try not to do the shortcuts, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Park this bad boy here. Hop out. Dogs are making all kinds of noises. Here's our boy. So it's really cute. They don't do too much, but they do run around a fair bit. So he's at 90% cleanliness, so we're gonna, whoa, get out from inside of his head, holy cow. And attempt to ride him. Hello? There we go. There is a gate, but it is more fun to just jump out, in my opinion. Woo. You know. As long as you time your jump right. Just an ambulance on my street. That's crazy. Just kidding. It was traffic police. I don't know. Traffic redirection. Whoa! Holy cow. That seems like a British roadway up in here. These people have absolutely no respect. Where are we off to? We're off to this way. So basically the horse needs to, you can see up at the top, you can see that little like gallop trot. Right now we're at a stately canter through the UPS truck on our way down to this job. Body check that stop sign, didn't we? We'll move it a nice little gallop into the right direction here. So yeah, you see the different gates. So there's like the gallop, we've got the canter, the trot, the walk, the stop. Not really a gate, but we'll call it. We'll allow it. And then his riding kind of goes up to like 100% each day. So you only have to ride up to like their 100%. You don't have to do more than that. I like the idea of riding him around for the Deadwood contracts. The first time I was like test playing, I'm just gonna leave him here. Pretend we tie him up to this tree here. The first time I was testing this out, I was considering like, do I just get a horse and do only Deadwood contracts? But that proved to be a highly inefficient choice, and there's just not that many Deadwood contracts. Is this a different tree? Yeah, it is. There's just not that many Deadwood contracts, and we ended up stuck for money, like really desperate for money. So that didn't quite work out. Hence the 150 and getting ourselves a tractor early on, and you see it too, right? Like the... Why is there just an origami? Hello? Okay. Is that supposed to be a collectible or something that I'm just unable to reach? The hard part about this is when you, one, finding the trees, but two, when you find the trees is remembering where they are when you go to another tree. You know, I can't tell you how many times I walk past a tree and be like, oh, back to that one. And then I don't. I mean, obviously I do, because I have to benching them shit, but... Look at Nate hanging out there. I just parked him right in the road. The good mother I am. That's actually the appropriate way to handle your horses. Park them in the road while you go very loudly chop trees down in the forest. I mean, you obviously can't bring them in the forest, because then they'll get scared of the trees getting chopped down. The dough. Farming sim logic. Oh. Please don't hit my horse. Maybe I should take him out of the road, actually. I didn't know people, like, came down these roads. I thought these were, like, access. Well, that'll show those drivers. Don't hit my horse. Well, you're not entirely in the road, but... Bring him up to the top of the hill. Do a little cross-country. What do you think, bud? Oh, no. Okay, he does not like to jump over fallen logs. There we go. Oh my god, I just broke his legs. Alright, we'll park you up here. This is such a cool little barn. I like exploring this map because there's a lot of these little, like, hidden barns and stuff, which would be really fun to kind of, you know, maybe that's the next direction we take. Do we eventually save up and buy this property and, like, how much is this property? 104. Okay, not cheap, not expensive, but not cheap. You know, we can clear out some of these trees or just keep it as a little forest and you make this a little barn. We can do some, like, construction stuff, which is really cool, which is, I think, the only way that I would allow us to, like, create and sell things like wood and, like, other materials, because otherwise, unless it's lending to the Let's Play, we don't really need to be selling those as wood cheaty. 66%. Is this the last tree gonna do it for us? Music just stopped. What's the deal here? Oh, there it goes. 77! Oh my gosh. Where are these? See, now we get to the harbor. These are such pretty trees, though. But trees, where are you? Let me cut you down. Help. Help. Okay, 0 viewers. Shout when you see a tree, please. I'll hear you, I promise. Well, not just a tree, but like the tree. You know what I mean. throw me off that this like lo-fi song is like shouts in it. It doesn't help that it's raining either. It makes it even like immensely harder to see. This is such a cute little like drive up though. Like imagine if we lived here, you know? We'll eventually have to like find a home, you know? I didn't really make that a clear goal, but like we gotta find a home and somewhere to sleep. So right now we just sleep in a random guy's house. What will they call him? Our uncle? Our grandfather? Our bestie's house? I don't remember what his name is. Bill? Maybe it's Bill. Bill, can you help me come find these trees? Uh-oh. There's where I blocked traffic. How many trees are on this job for $1,300 or whatever it is? There's 2 more. 2 more? Oh my gosh, I have absolutely stopped traffic. I'll be there in a second, guys. Hang on. Oh, hang on. There's one. Okay, and then where have I stopped traffic? What is... Wow, all the way up here is blocking traffic. I'm seeing these. Okay, let's super chainsaw here. Ready? We're gonna... I'm not allowed to cut this tree. Oh, that has not made it better. Sorry, gang. You're just gonna have to wait till I finish the job. This house is also super cute with all these little beehives, like... There's so many beehives in here. And it's a cute little log cabin. I know we're on a job, but like, let's have a wander, you know? What is life without whimsy? Put a little field back here for maybe we'll retire Nate, we won't sell Nate. What I'm curious about is the horse breeding side, so I haven't really done much of that in my test runs. It's mostly just been the setup. There's trees there, though. It's mostly just been the setup for this. Like, I haven't really done a lot of the long-term. I haven't done any of the long-term. So I'm curious to see, like, how the... Oh my god, I hate these contracts so much. How the horse breeding goes. Like, Nate kind of implies that this horse is a boy. Will Nate be the first stallion to produce a child? Beautiful trees, though. Very distracting from the nightmare that I'm living. Wow, this is so good. I just saw it. I was gonna say, I love this gameplay so I can find trees. Then I immediately found the tree. Game really put me in my place there of like, you wanna talk? Let's talk. Alright. Now let's claim this contract and be done. Goodness, dogs are barking. Someone must be existing. Ooh, $3,000? Absolutely. Another $3,000? Absolutely. No questions asked. Probably should ask some questions, but the only downside to this is now I gotta walk back to Nate. And like, can I jump to... I can jump to my horse. Wow, good to know. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Where is the house? Here's a road. Let me just slow down. because I'm going the wrong direction. Hello? Like that slow. There's that sunflower farm, which if you missed it last time, we did indeed go to the sunflower maze. The sunflower maze is a lie. It doesn't actually lead you anywhere. Like, it doesn't, you can't get through it with the signs. So that's a little rude. Put all those signs up and send me nowhere. Also, in case you are wondering, I am aware that... Whoa! No blinker? Jeez. That was very scary. As you've noticed, death is not an option in this game, otherwise Nate and I would have been dead many times. From trees and cars and... general what have you. Alright, Nate, here we go, bud. Back into the field and you'll be free to chill. Alright. Hello. Let me hop off, change my map back. And Horse Nate is back in stable. Thanks, bud. So since we're... Whoa, sorry, not the chainsaw, Nate. My goodness. Brush, thank you, brush. I really wish they would, like, stop when you brush them. Giant, if you're watching this, I know you are. Please, I beg you. Chasing my horse to brush them is a pain. Alright. Brush away. Back to Le Tractor. What do we have to for food? 138. Weren't we at 137 this morning? Whatever. Alright. Nate, live your dream. I gotta go to 2 different jobs on 2 opposite sides of the map. Once we get there, I think I'm going to pause, do a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll come back to do more fertilizer jobs, which should get us, actually, between these 2, our mower, which is really great. I didn't think we'd get to the mower today. Which is silly, because it's only 9:30 in the morning in the game. Like, how much money did I think I was going to not make? Whatever. We'll get it. We're going to be getting the mower soon. I definitely see a couple more horses in our future, too. I think we go and we max out what our trailer has allowed, and we'll get a horse of many colors. Horse of many colors. We'll have to check in and see when Nate is due to have his miracle baby. Highly unrealistic, I'm aware, but this is more of a management game than it is a proper horse genetics game, so... Assist is on. I'm gonna pop out. And I'm gonna let you guys hang out and enjoy. Where's a good view? Good view. And I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. I should be back by 6:55 at the latest. always cracks me up doing these fields. So it's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me fertilize your weedy fields. That'll really help. So what's really good for weed growth is feeding it more. I did that again. Exactly what I said I didn't want to do. That's fine. So I hope I have enough to finish this job at least. But at the same time, I hope I have enough. Like, I hope I don't have enough to go to the next job, but like just this job. Does that make sense? Because I want to... I want to fill up and get a fresh bucket before the next job. Because we've got a little bit of a distance to cover between this and the next job. But I don't want to carry around two. You know what I mean? Which direction do my lines go? Or just this way. Beautiful. But yeah, I want to fill up between jobs, but I don't want to be left with a tiny bucket of fertilizer, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll just keep taking bites out of it every time I kind of get near it. We'll see. I'll just finish that up. Yeah, I think the next job, I don't know, maybe I won't do the headlands on it. Just to save myself, it's just easier to go up and down and up and down and up and down. You know what I mean? This cute little red truck. I downloaded, and I actually streamed it, but I ended up breaking it, but I downloaded a new mod map, and this is like, this one is not available for, oh my gosh, console gamers. It's only for a PC, I think. The Hofbergman map. I was like big into it before Farming Sim came out. I was big into Hofbergman for 22, 23. Why can I never remember what the last one was? But I loved what it had on the map, and I loved watching people's, like, really great creative playthroughs. Even people I didn't super love watching their playthroughs normally, I really enjoyed watching their Hofbergman plays. So I kind of went in and played around with it, and it's really interesting, but I'm not sure what I want to, if I want to go for it, would I want to go for it? I'm curious to do a couple more runs in it. I started playing it again on a fresh personal save after I broke the stream, which was genuinely like such a mess to watch that stream. Like having lived it, a mess. Let me just fill up really quick. Ooh, such a jazzy song. But, oh, nice. So there we go. So we're all out of fertilizer. So now the key is just, do we have enough to finish this job? Therein lies the question. Let's see. But the Hofburgman's been really fun. I wish I had held off a little while longer to start this. And I would have liked to have started it in Hofburgman, but I think it's better to show the base game, because then it's like, this is a playthrough that anybody can do. It's not limited to PC gamers, it's not limited to mod-only people. You know, like it's anybody. My goodness, these dogs tonight are wild. I hope that doesn't come through on the mic, because that would be embarrassing. Have you listened to my screaming dogs? We're barking at, from what I can tell, absolutely nothing. You know, I mean, how dare the neighbors exist, kind of deal. Oops, let me not run over my own pallet forks. Now they've scared the neighbors' dogs. That's even better. We're great neighbors, can you tell? Oh no! What a nightmare. 95%. Well, I'll go with my pallet forks. Dang. So I think we'll buy a first thing of fertilizer, which unfortunately will set us back a fair bit of money, but whatever. We're getting there. But a first thing of fertilizer will set us back a little bit, and then we will do the other job, and then we'll come back and top this one off. How much is a thing of fertilizer? Pallets. Oh, 1900, that's not so bad. So, we've got to go to the shop. Another thing is, because I play on the Europe map so much, I have to like check every time I go somewhere where everything is. Oh my gosh, we were so close too. Shop. Alright, we're gonna tag that. Okay, so it's at least on the way to 85, so that's not so bad. So, pop our map open. And, get on the way. What's the best way to go? Probably to the right here. Down between 21 and 22, down to 17, and then kind of take that road straight across the bridge. Because fun fact, did you see that black line that goes across the screen? That will not, you cannot go on that, unfortunately. That is for trains only, and that's very unfair, because I would like to take the train track, but I guess realism. Well, I didn't take my tractor on it, I tried to take a horse on it, which was very scary. I realized there was like a mini section. I haven't really been over here. I didn't know this was a mini section of town. Very cute. Very cute. If enough mods come out, I'd also really like to do flower farming. I've seen a couple of modded maps that have lavender and then canola kind of flowers. And obviously there's sunflowers. No, canola doesn't flower. What am I picturing? Something else flowers. And then we obviously have sunflowers. But I'd love to do sort of like a flower-only run. I've got a lot of ideas for other runs, which is kind of rich, given this is my second episode of this one. Maybe I try to get a little closer to the finish line here before I start signing myself up for 7 streams a week. I've got bigger life things happening before I do that. This way so we can get a couple of nice B-roll here of us driving. warm up my palette fork skills. I'm like really good at this after like the 10th one. Gotta zoom way in. I would really love to get a like forklift or like a skid loader or something. But unfortunately, I don't got that kind of money. Nope. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. That wasn't so bad. Forklift queen over here. Alright. Where are we off to? Pick the main road here. My silent concentration on the maps. Yeah, and I would love to be in first person, but like, it's such a blocked view when you're carrying this thing. Oh my gosh, I didn't even the map is blocking my view of oncoming traffic. Maybe I should be in first person here. Look at the little sheep! So cute. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. This is gonna take... Oh my goodness. This is not worth it. How much am I getting paid for this? Another deadwood job. Another fertilizing job. Oh. I'm getting paid less than the... Oh no, it's more. It's more. But like... Ugh. Not enough. Not enough for this field. Alright. There we go. Bad boy up and get to work, man. Let's just go down and start at the end. I think we're just gonna do the zigzags actually. Or just our cross lines, no headlands for this one. At least we'll be able to see what we've worked to. That will help. Okay, we're going to be doing it a little bit down this side because it's a weird side. Okay, so it's a little bit easier when they're up and down, it's not zigzags, so... Please hold. That decision may not last. We're gonna give it a couple more, and then I may change my mind. I thought I had the row selected. Oh my god, it's like I've never played this game before. For real. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're golden. We're gonna turn. There we go. Okay, that was better. That was better. It's just, it takes time. It takes time to warm up, you know? That's all. Don't judge me. See, that was better. Only a little splotchy. Alright, just want to pilot that for 2 seconds. Always priority over farming, so... Not really, only most of the time. Oops. Okay, let me just turn while she's talking, at least. only at 55%. Oh, that's not great. Clearly I should have done the headlands, but you live and you learn, I guess. Whatever. And I'm out of fertilizer. Goodbye, sign. Drive-by refill. You know, I really should know, like, how many fills we have in this, but I actually don't. I feel like it's 3.5. So you've got 3.5 of these little spreaders worth in that one bucket, which means it's like roughly $300-400 a job, because it's like $1,300 divided by 3.5. We'll call it $350 per job is what my cost is, you know. Which is the downside to this versus like some of the other jobs of like deadwood doesn't cost anything, you know. Is that deadwood job right in front of me now that I'm looking at these trees? I think there is a deadwood job right in front of me. Oh, it's so many trees though, like, that's such a tight forest. Look, there's a fire watch tower. Can I climb the tower? Is there another one over there? Water tower though. Okay, 87%. That makes me feel better that we were at like 53 with like 3 rows left. What? Here we go. So may need to do some like patching refill. I don't know. Is it worth it to do this deadwood job? It's not that much money. It's not that many trees though. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be that bad. Right? I feel like I say that for every job, every deadwood job, and it's always that bad. Alright, so because we've only got little spots left, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to back it up. We're going to shrink our width, get out of this tree. We're just going to kind of zoom forward and do it where we need to do these patch fills. Like, that's all we needed there. You know what I mean? That's a big one there. 98%. Like, I'm so grateful that they've changed the color though, because truly before there was like, you couldn't do, like, there was no seeing this color change. 99%. It's gonna be one little spot. Oh, here's a big one. Alright, so do we do the deadwood job? I think we do. I think we cannot be choosing beggars here. I think I'm gonna re-hook up my forks here. There's no way I'm making that turn. Much too tight. Drive all over this guy's field. Almost get mauled by a school bus. Can you get mauled by a school bus? Is that how that works? Okay, so this is another fertilizing job on 55. Sort of the opposite direction we need to go in now. Let's do the deadwood, because you know what? This will pay for that basically the fertilizer we had to get. I'm just gonna drive us a little bit. I'm just gonna drive through this field. Just because I saw some of these dead trees. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm a liar. And those were just trees. Oh, I totally see them there. Maybe they were just trees. Whatever. Then we're going on an adventure. You know, like, worst comes to worst. Excuse me if I want to do a side quest of my side quest. Is that a crime? Gosh. You know what is a crime? Passing a tractor on the right. Are you kidding me? Taking the stop sign with me. It's not like they listen to it anyway. I know this is horse crossing, but it does indeed look like a cow. Where am I going to park this? There we go, perfect. Right here. Beep. Where was that little, lookout tower? I'd really like to go look up at the fire watch tower. There's one tree. Get to the tree, jeez. I'm gonna regret. I regret this immediately. Cut down the wrong tree. Oh, what? Are you kidding? Remember when I said I'm gonna regret this immediately? I'm regretting it immediately. Oh, cute deer though. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Okay. Do you have a marker? You don't have a marker. Why do these trees... Okay, but you look dead. You do have a marker. And I'm gonna have to pay for that. I'm so... Immediately regretting this. Immediately regretting this job. Oh my god. At least I didn't cut two. Okay, you're definitely deadwood. Right? Yeah, you've got a marker. Wow, that was... I'm angry. Game, I'm angry. Like, look at this. Look at this. These look like... whatever. You know what? Whatever. I can only get so mad about make-believe freaking trees. You know? Like, is it worth the rage? Yes, but no. Yes. Don't tell my therapist, but yes. Oop! That should have killed me. Just having a nice little stroll. Nice little jog. Little sprint through the map. Another one there. Let me just go grab these two before I go check out that tower. Deadwood. This way so we can run. I see red paint. Deadwood. let's just zip back to that tower really quick. I'm only halfway to this contract. Oh my goodness. Next time I have a deadwood job on this field, tell me no. Okay, not deadwood. That. Like, you see how it really looks like it? Is that one there? I'm never gonna make it to this tower. No, it's not. Can I actually climb this tower? Wait, that's fun. I'll use the tower to spot my deadwood trees. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna use the tower to spot my deadwood trees. I'm gonna throw up on this tower, though. I'm sorry, the mouse turning is not smooth. It makes you feel any. Can I just go backwards on this? Heck yeah, okay. I think I can jump off this tower. Wait, this is so cool. This is so. There's a horse ball up here. This definitely has collectibles in it that I should not touch because I said no collectibles. That. Wow. This would be better if I had a real draw distance. Can I, like, kick it? Pick up object. No, I'm afraid that's gonna be a... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dead. That was so scary. I'm not gonna lie, that actually scared me. But hey, at least I found this tree, so... That was worth it. So great news, you can jump off the fire watchtower. That was unbelievable. I cut down the wrong tree. It said deadwood. It said It said deadwood. It said deadwood when I hovered. I swear to God. Okay, this says deadwood. Any paint. Like, you see it says deadwood in the bottom right? But it's got no paint on it. Oh, I'm so far outside the circle. That's why. Jeez. I completely forgot about the dang circle. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna lose money on this contract. And you know what? It's no one's fault but my own. And that takes a lot for me to admit. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. But, like... Deadwood, not deadwood. These dang trees all look like deadwood trees. And they stick them so deep in the woods, I feel like. Last time where I'm pretty sure I said I'm never doing a deadwood contract again. And then I did. Why don't I listen to myself, ever? Because I never want to do a deadwood contract again. Ugh. Why did it even let me cut that tree off a completely different property? Whatever. Alright, we're officially going outside the circle again. I'm gonna absolutely rage. You know what? Do I just call it on this contract and, like, accept the loss and hope for the best? There's 11? No, we're done. Yeah, we're gonna cancel, we're gonna lose all payment. Hopefully I didn't lose too much money. Cool. I'm never doing that again. That was the most painful experience of my life. 55, 64? Is 64 on my way? Ah, they're kind of in the same area. so far from that other one I want to finish up. So let's go finish up that one. And then never come back here again. I hate this game. I hate Deadwood and America. And I hate that stop sign. And I hate this rock. I do hate this. This is a very fun game. I do hate those Deadwood contracts though. That I do mean. With prejudice. Absolutely. I'd like to make it our mission to kind of get this big, like, beautiful farm here on the right, like this big horse farm. I think that might be, like, the goal. Like, we'll be complete when we have that property owned, you know? And, I mean, I guess we could sell our existing property, you know? That's what, like, 80, I think it's 80. So we can totally sell what we have up in 30 and 35, or 35 and 34. It's just like real life. Horsies! You gotta say when you go by or else it's not real. But I think it'd be better off to maybe, like, sell off that property down the road or just turn it into a crop field. It's hard because it's so far from where I want to be at 80, but I didn't realize I wanted to be at 80 until we got here. So, I think it's worth it though. The America map lends itself much more to horses and livestock, you know what I mean? Europe, I feel like, definitely likes its big crop fields, but this one definitely feels like it's a lot more livestock and barn areas, you know, it's like really set for that. Oops. Sneak through here. That was a 10 out of 10 shortcut, let me tell you. I didn't take more time at all. Oh man. Now I gotta pull up the map and see where I left off on this fertilizing, so I don't think I'll be able to see it. Oh, a concrete mixer. I don't think I've seen a concrete mixer in the game before. That's very fun. Gonna put the stop sign and just park here. I think it's on the into this field, but let me see. Yeah, it's like that last bit. I wish you could put the filters on your mini map. You know, like that would be really handy to be able to see where I fertilize on the mini map, so just going in the big map and then having to kind of back and forth it, you know? It's really nice when I play co-op, and I just watch the TV map so I can see how I fertilize. Makes life a lot easier. Let's turn you on. Oh, me not doing little width again. Made that mistake last time. It's not super bright, maybe. grab these two. Yeah, no more deadwood. I like how I immediately was like, well, what about this deadwood? Girl, stop. So we've got a very long drive ahead of us. But that's not so bad. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna sit back, relax, and let this do its thing, and then we'll just take the squiggly way down. What's nice is you can even set up jobs to have like the AI drive you there for it's not that much money, but more money than we have to spare right now. And no, it's not so bad. Not so bad of a drive. Such a pretty drive, you know, like, let's zoom out a bit, make our map smaller, you know, like, what a gorgeous view, you know, and you've got, like, the mist coming off down there, like, off the river, ugh, gorgeous, gorgeous game. How's life? How are you guys? Watch anything interesting on TV? I've been watching Eurovision lately, actually. Like, the semifinals were on, and I cannot explain how much I love watching Eurovision. It is, like, such a silly... It's genuinely so silly. But it's just so fun. You know? It's nice to not take things too seriously and, like, have a good time, and it's the European Song Contest. Like, sure, why not? I do call it everybody's favorite geopolitical proxy war. Because it is. You know, everybody's voting for their own blocks and things like that. It's always really interesting to see. I mean, Russia's not in it right now. Probably for the better. But it's always interesting to see, like, who votes for Russia and who Russia votes for. And Russia, I feel like every year they're always like, yeah, not this year. But every year Russia's like, since we can't vote for ourselves, you know, which does crack me up every year. It's so silly, and it's not that funny, but I just love that Russia's like, since I can't give me 12 points, I guess we'll give someone else the points. But if you are looking to watch and you are in America, it's streaming free on Peacock. It's very annoying because there are ads, but it's worth it. It's a fun time. And it's like a good way to kill some time on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, where's the harm in it? So yeah, I'm going to go with our up and downs on this one, I think. I may regret that, but... Oh no, I already am because it's only got the zigzags on it. I lied, we're not doing the up and downs, we were doing the zigzags. I should really look at the way fields are, like, mapped before I say things, commit to things, but it is what it is. So this one is pretty small, and then the next one is also kind of small. 64. So we will definitely have to refill, but we shouldn't have to get a whole new bucket. We may have one more job after this in it too. So this should give us, where is this gonna leave us? This is like $2 grand. So it should get us like $3 grand. Which gets us to 11. So we're like 1 or 2 more jobs away, which would be really, really nice. It's crazy to think like $150,000 and like we're really like budgeting hard. You know, you'd think that would like be plenty of money to do what you need, but just is not. Oops. I did set my autopilot and then not pay attention to it. If you're looking for something to watch, Eurovision, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Turn this around here. So I think that's really interesting, I think, is that when you play, I think you can change your start season, but the default start season is August. And I think it's because it's like prime season to plant and harvest, like there's so much to do, so it puts you right in the middle of the season. Like, if you start in January, you're gonna end up jumping forward a lot, but I'm excited to see what we do over the winter, you know what I mean? Like, we'll still have to do the horses and ride the horses, as is like in true equestrian fashion. Like, everybody still needs to eat and get ridden, you know? We can't just tap out for the winter. Like, my personal rags to riches run, we basically just fast forward the whole winter, because right now we're growing grass, and we have sheep, so we just put a big hay bale on the sheep and call it a day. But we don't need to do anything else with it, and it's fine. So, it should be interesting to see, like, where we get there, you know, and in terms of, like, how much work the horses are going to take, how many horses can we maintain at one time? Like, I don't know. I'm excited to see, like, how it takes us in these, as we grow, you know, and it may be, like, not everybody gets ridden every day, maybe that's the way. You know, not everybody gets ridden every day, and that's sort of the key. That's not what I wanted to drop. But I think the key is going to be not riding every horse every day. I think it's going to be basically having, like, alternating fields, you know what I mean? Where we do, like, these 2 horses today, these 2 horses tomorrow, and then, you know, cycling back and forth. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Oh man, that's my lines. Just go for this one. Yeah, should be interesting. Should be interesting. The horses take a lot of work. And as I said last time, I'm still really debating on off before I put these forks back on. Or did I empty it? Where did I think of? Are we really? Why did I empty it? Are you kidding me? I don't really know how you're stuck on this, my friend. But okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of find out and figure it out as we go. I don't know how he really got stuck on that, but... Alright. This stinks. I should have... Well, what was I gonna do? Carry 2 around while I was over there? Ugh, should we go and see what we can do on 64? Should we head the right direction towards 64? Oh my goodness. Where am I going here? Oh my gosh. Can I read maps? Am I okay? Obviously not. It's both. But yeah, winter should be interesting. I'm excited to see how many horses we can maintain, especially maintaining crop fields, and that maybe like we end up relying on a lot of AI workers to do our crop field stuff. We will see. We will see. I'm excited to see like where it takes us and how we, you know, eventually play it out. Okay, I see this creek bed has a gap, but I think I am going to cross the bridge now anyway. And I'm not going to drive over the bridge into the creek. Oh, there's no way we have enough for this whole job. Oh, this is going to stink. We're going to give it a shot anyway. See how we do. This is the field I messed up last time too. I think I would pay attention to where I'm going more when I'm this tight on. This tight on my fertilizer. This is such a cute house too. There are none of these cute little houses on the Europe map, I swear. It's like a whole other map, it really is. But it is like a whole other game, just to see how it's designed, how it's laid out. And this definitely has a lot more crop and animal and livestock function as opposed to the crop function on the other map. Which is really interesting to see, like the breakdown. Probably coming up on another break time after this field. Give myself a few minutes. I did do the whole quarter, okay. Thought I was losing my marbles, guys. Oh no, it's ups and downs now. I should say it's ups and downs this way. No way we're getting to the end of this field. There is no shot. And that's okay. Because you know what? Life is short. And so is the depth of this fertilizer tank. Oh man. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna park up on the side of the road, we're gonna take a few minute break, and when I come back we will go buy ourselves another bucket of fertilizer, and hopefully not watch this deer get absolutely creamed. So on that note, what a cute little deer. Let's go, let me see. There we go, park up for a nice scenic shot, and then I will be back. See you guys in, I don't know, max 5 minutes. 5 and change, but we'll live. Alright, so let's go get this dang fertilizer. Oh man, what's the best way to go? Back the way we came. We'll take the main road up, and we'll just make a left at the major intersection. Alright, so, plan. Get fertilizer. Save game. Save game. Save game, get fertilizer. Get that last amount of money. Ooh, 8. I'm gonna snatch that one, because that's at least close to... Not paying attention. Close to town center, so it shouldn't be hard to get to 8. And that will absolutely... Sorry, bud, I didn't see you through the tree. And that'll get us going to the next one. Right? I'm not making that up, that's where 8 is. Okay, we're on a nice straightaway here. Okay, so 8's on the far side of town, and then what's this next one that popped up was 23. Did we not just do 23? Okay, 23, we'll take it. So that'll be like past 8. So if we need to get more fertilizer after we do the job at 8, it won't be so bad. And the good thing is once we get the mower, we can do mowing contracts too, so we're not like just stuck doing the same contract. We'll definitely be able to get some more horses this time. For sure with these contracts. Because the thing is, like, once we get the mower, like, can we even mow our own grass, or are we better off going with... Where's the store again? Why don't I remember? The warehouse... Oops, I didn't mean to visit... Oh, at least I stopped at a tag place and stuff. I stopped at the crossing, you know? Trying not to get run over. Yet. But yeah, the question, you know, do we go for the mower? Do we, like, hang tight and save up and go for... No, I think we get the mower so that we can do the mowing jobs. That's the way I need to go. So we can get those mowing jobs going, and then, let's hit that guy. I think we hold off on mowing our field until we have the baler. And we can sell the baled grass. And then we'll work our way up to that tedder. Because the thing is, like, we could buy the tedder first. Like, get the mower and then get the tedder, but, like, what are we gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Like, we can ted the hay and then it just stays there. There's, like, nothing we can do. You know what I mean? So we're better off just getting the mower and the baler and then going from there. Let me fill up first. I'll load her up on the forks. Okay, so this is so funny. After a while, it usually, like, my fertilizer just disappears. I don't know why it does that, but... we go back. Yeah, so it looks like one full tank is about a quarter of one container. life. I just... Translating the left and the right on the map here to my brain just doesn't happen. It's not from the drainage ditch. Thought I saw somebody pulling into my house. No big deal. Not creepy or anything. So I'm gonna try the snow truck. I feel like I want to do an Annie Austin style video. If you don't follow Annie Austin on YouTube, 10 out of 10. Absolutely should. Because he always asks these weird questions of like, what does this mean? Like, I don't know. I never... Literally no one's ever thought of that, but now I need to know also. What's down there? I don't even know. More things I don't know. But I was gonna say, I feel like we should follow these cars around, like... Oh my goodness. I want to know where these, like, cement trucks are going, you know? We're not turning it, we're gonna turn left at the big intersection. We're gonna turn right at the big intersection. But yeah, like, I don't know. I want to know, like, where these cement trucks are going. I almost want to follow them. I feel like they just drive off the map, you know what I mean? But it's like, do they... exist when they're off my screen? You know what I mean? Like, are they constantly driving around the map? Like, obviously the whole map doesn't exist at once. Like, look at my draw distance. You know what I mean? Like, I've got pop-in. I don't know. There's a lot of variables. A lot of questions that I would like the answer to. I love this little fence. This is, like, very similar to the fence that I want to do in my actual real-life house gardens. But, like, do I even fence my garden in? I gotta fence my yard in. My garden is separate from the yard. These are the things that plague me, guys. What fence do I choose? And the real question, can I afford any fence when I have a mortgage? And that answer is probably no. Alright, let's go back to soil composition. Alright, so let's just do... Let's just go to the far corner here. And we'll just, like, start at this end and meet in the middle, because I don't remember where we left off at all. And I mean, the map shows me, but... You know... I'm gonna start with this guy here, actually. Still gotta get that corner, but I'm hoping we don't have to, like, come back from it. We can just kind of skip, you know? We'll figure it out. I'm excited to have enough money for it longer, though. I really am. Because that's, like... That's like our first big purchase, other than buying our land, which we had to do, like, right away, though. Okay, so this should be our last stretch, so we might get away with it. I don't think we will. But we might. So close. Oops. Alright, I'm shrinking my width. Just do a tiny bit to cover this little bit here. Come on. Come on. Give me the 100. I shouldn't have shrank it. I should have just gone for it. let's turn that bad boy in. Where does that get us? 10 grand! We're so close. Alright, so we're gonna hit 8 next. And then the 23. So reset that so I don't forget. One day I'll get this field down so I don't need to use big map all the time, but unfortunately for the time being, big map it is. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream till 9 or 9:30 tonight. I might go till 9. I have hosting people tomorrow, so I want to make sure my house is clean. Which it definitely is not. So I'm going to take like an hour or so to clean it, and I'm hoping this weekend I can work on getting some edits done and get some episodes out. So I have to rename these streams to just like regular streaming of Rags to Riches, I don't know, and then give the episodes actual names. We'll see, we'll figure it out. I'm not sure if that's from the lo-fi or from the actual game music, but I'm enjoying it either way. Very calming. Precision farming. Why did I think precision farming was not... I thought it was just a mod, not base game. Can mods advertise? You know what would be really fun? To have the mods advertise on the billboards in the game. Or to like advertise maybe like the... Oh my gosh, I keep yawning. Advertise like the latest, or advertise like the top downloaded mods? I don't know. I fear it would be the same like 3 mods all the time. What just happened? Hello? Alright. Bye. We got so close and just gave up. I can't even blame the autopilot. That was literally my own hands. Just decided to fling us into the tree. Alright, we'll definitely have enough this field. The question is just, will we have enough in our pocket? I don't know. Oh, where are you? Whoa. What did we just latch onto? But did you see? She just, like, I had her go to a line and she just picked up not a line here. Okay. Can we try this, please? Out a bit. It's really funny, on the Europe map, there's one of the fields is right next to like a football, like a soccer field, but like a football pitch, whatever. But it makes me laugh when you fertilize out there in the summer and there's like kids out. I'm like, yeah, kids, come breathe in my noxious, cancerous fertilizer as I fertilize right next to your sports field in the middle of your game. It's very funny. I mean, it's not funny. Oh, my lord. It's not funny, but it's funny because they're not real. You know. Oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock in the game already. I wasn't sure if we, like, finished the day. I may not finish the day. I might, like, finish up the jobs, get our mower, and then, wait till next time to pass the time. You know? Just because I want to We'll see. Nothing to do with the autopilot. All me there. 100%. That green line you see is a lie. Whoa. Yeah, all me. 100%. Jeez. The downside by being lazy and leaving my fertilizer on my forks is that I don't know how much I have left on my forks. That is pretty though. I mean, oh, there we go. I need to fill the tool. Just as I was trying to get my B-roll, I'm gonna be absolutely terrible and just deposit this here. Like on the field that I'm actively working. Sorry, farmer, but it got fertilized, so it's all that matters. Beautiful. We're gonna fill up the tool. Just gonna start with this line now. Just get this map out of the way. Get like a nice scenic. It's just nice scenic B-roll, you know? I like these like low angle shots. I also like going forward. Every time. I'm just gonna fill up while I'm here. Like, there's no way that I'm not gonna at least have to fill up more for this field. Yeah, you can wait, my friend. Goodness gracious. Skip this line for now. I'm gonna hit it on one of the ways back. But I am gonna hit this one. And we hit our next line. I'm like very excited to get our mowers this month. I feel like we're hauling now, but I think it's gonna slow down a little bit, but I don't know. It's gonna be a slog to get all of our equipment because we really won't be like selling a lot until we have all of our equipment. But at least at that point, oh my gosh. I should have got a better night's sleep last night. At least at that point we'll be able to like be self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Like it'll be nice to be able to feed our own horses. Though once we have more horses, we need a lot more food, so maybe it's gonna be a little harder than we thought. Off we go again. Oh nice, we're doing good. There's just a couple wonky spots, but it's not so bad. 78% complete. Nice. And we'll definitely have enough for the second field, I think. I hope. I keep saying we'll definitely have enough, and then as soon as I go to do it, we definitely do not have enough. Like, immediately. You know? You live and you learn. Oh my gosh, hang on a minute. Hair disagreement happening. And I don't want to work too late into the night because once it gets dark, it's like, it's hard for me to see, it's hard for you guys to see. They do have like a good headlights, but there's only so much headlights will do, you know? Jump on it and then we'll pop our fertilizer on when we get to our stop point. Look at that. Picked it up perfectly. Fill up and then we will get back on our way. That was smooth, man. See, I just need to warm up. I can actually drive okay. Except when I'm accidentally switching trucks. Alright, pop this back open. And off we go. Left out of here. Zoom in a little more to get these trees out of my face. Stop for the train. What is this short train? Oh, no logs? Big empty log spot? Like, we're still flashing, we're still down, but we are no train here. So we're gonna make the next right major intersection. Will I remember that? I don't think so. Or make some VR. That would be very fun. I don't have VR. I don't usually do VR. Not my cup of tea, mostly. There's a town not far from me that looks identical to this. And like this gas station that would be here on the right, I stopped there one time, forest fire. Because I couldn't get home because I got stuck behind a forest fire. Keep going straight. Right. grand, so we should have enough for our tractor. This is enough 32 or mowers. $11,000. That's hard to say no to. That's really hard to say no to. Driving into the woods. $11,000. I gotta think about that. That one might be one I do. I hop off and do it. And put it in later. That's a big field. That's a really big field to do. $11,000. 10 acres. I mean, I know it's not the whole, but like, that's 10 acres. That's 10 grand. I don't know. I didn't think about that. That's gonna be a whole lot. So I could drop the spreader there. Pick up my fresh crate. And then take the mower back home, right? Is this on my way? Could I do that? Could I go to the store, drop back at my house, and then come here? I could totally do that, or I could drop the mower. Just take the mower on its own. I may be taking that job. If I am, I definitely need to get my episodes recorded and switch the programs and recording and seriously fast forward on some stuff. That's gonna be no joke to do. Thank God for cruise control, though. That's a lot to calculate. I'm actually just going to just draw that here. Nothing left of this. Cool. Put these back on before I lose them. Absolutely skipped a row. That is fine. We will fix that later. this week to get back on track and to be streaming most Fridays. What would be really nice is to do Friday stream, edit over the weekend, and then be able to push a video out maybe like Tuesday? I don't know. Or start dropping them. I can turn one stream into 2 videos, Tuesday, Thursday? I don't know. We'll see. That's a lot of work. And that edit takes a while. It's a long video, and then I have to listen to myself, and that's honestly the worst part. So if anybody is looking to be a video editor, are you kidding me? Are you? Ugh. Sometimes I hate this game. This is one of those times. Okay. First of all, stop the tractor. So I need fertilizer. How much does a bag of fertilizer cost? And can I just load up my pickup truck and drive it over? Just because the pickup truck can go so much faster. 50 liters for 96. And then how much is the big tank? I gotta crack out the calculator. So that's 50 liters for 96. Right, so if I take 1,000 divided by 50, that's 20 times 96. It's at the exact same price. So there's no price benefit. That's good, bad, indifferent. So I would need 20 to fill it. You know what? Let me buy one of these fertilizer. And like, let's see, can I lift that 5? Is it like a canister of like dry? Oh no, it's only a canister of liquid. I wish they had a canister of water. That was what drove me nuts. And the biggest reason I chose this barn over anything else is that there's no canister, liftable canister of water, which was like not the whole reason, but not an insignificant part of the reason I went for this mod, you know what I mean? We're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna take the Chaos crazy turn, and then we're gonna take the ferry down. God, it's like driving in San Francisco. Except you're not allowed to drive on people's grass in San Francisco. Oh, and it's night, and it's dark, and it's thunderstorming here. No, stop the What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Okay, obviously I need to wrap this soon. Like, we need to finish this field big time. This is so enraging. You have no idea. I'm so mad I did this. Oh my goodness. And I can't even see across to see if it, like, landed. You know what I mean? Can I jump this? I still can't see. I should look on the mini-map. Oh, hello, traffic. Sorry, bud. I didn't realize I was in your way. Oh, gosh, even the NPC cars have these like awful LED. I can't believe I shoved that ferry across and just... That's cool. I didn't realize I did that. I did know it did tension belts though. I can't believe I did that. Like, what a rookie ferry mistake. You know what I mean? Gosh. Whatever. So by now the truck probably isn't faster, but... At least park her out by the road. While the ferry's on the move, I might as well. I don't usually like to jump between vehicles. I think I said at the beginning too, like I don't really want to do a lot of these, like jumping as opposed to like actually driving, but we're doing what we can here. Come on. I did give everything custom horse plates, so international. Get our headlights on, even though, wow, they're not helping much. Up this squiggly hill. At least this goes like 60, you know what I mean? We are moving a lot faster than we were in the tractor. Oh, nice. I can pick up 5. Just gonna... Whoop, hello. Alright, we're gonna buy a bunch more then. Because 4 of those is 1 full pallet. That would make a pallet. Let's buy that, and we'll see where we end up. It's funny, I'm used to playing co-op. I play co-op more than anything else in this game, so it's really weird to be like, okay, I have to do all this running back and forth. You know? Like, my main Rags to Riches is a co-op thread. It's a co-op map. Not used to having to share the work. Hello? I just ran it over. Or I guess I'm not used to not having to share the work. Not being able to share the work? You know, English is hard when it's the only language you've ever spoken. I think I'm gonna put a second pallet in here. Like, I think I'm gonna buy one more. Is that too many? I'm gonna need it. I mean, it's not like I won't use it. It's fertilizer. Can I pick up 2? Is it gonna let me? Oh no. $2,400. Okay, either I did some math wrong. No, I definitely bought too many. That's fine. Whatever. It's fertilizer, we'll use it. I mathed way wrong, but I mathed close enough. Oops. this is how real farmers do it. They just absolutely yoked. Absolutely able to pick up 5 massive bags of fertilizer that they just fling in the back of their truck with absolutely zero sense of organization or security. Well, I put straps on it. So we'll put our tension belts on it. And look, here we gotta do the thing. We gotta pat them. Patted them, so now we know they're good. And then off we go. Back on the road. Wherever the heck we need to get. First person for this, because this is a much better driving experience, and it's fine to have our big map up. It's like me driving with my GPS in my hand. Effectively. I would love to, gosh, it handles so crazy, like the left-right turn, you know. In the tractor it's like a smooth, it's a guide, and this is like herky-jerky. I'm tempted to take the cut through, but in the rain, in the I can't see. Whoa! Holy cow! Oh my god, we just died! That was so scary. Can I just... No, don't help me, stranger. Oh my god, am I are you... joking me? I gotta take the tractor down here anyway? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is gonna kill me. Can I cut through? Not really. This is crazy. I can't believe I did that. I've had that happen in like that little flighty tractor, you know? Those like crappy little ones, but I've never had that happen in the vehicle. The actual vehicle. I can't believe I'm gonna have to go and save myself. Wow. That's embarrassing. Especially how long ago was it? Like not 10 minutes ago that I was like, I'm such a good driver now. All I had to do was warm up. Well, apparently not. I'm not gonna leave the thunder in this game, just gave me a heart attack. It like rumbled in my headphones and I was like, oh gosh, thunder. But no, it's not real. I can't believe I crashed my car and nobody stopped to see if I was okay. I guess this guy did, kind of. Okay. I can't believe this. This is absolutely wild. Okay, I wanna go this way. Zoom way in. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick our forks up. Push. There we go. Oh, and I can refill directly from my own trunk. Pull this off to the side here. this bad boy back to 23. Finish 23. I am going to set the AI to do the job on 24. We're going to pay the AI to do it. Because honestly, out of 11 grand, like, I'm not worried. Also, how did I just eat up all my money doing that stupid fertilizer? Whatever. We're going to have the AI do the 11 grand job on field 24. And when it runs out of fertilizer, I will be there with the pickup to refill it, hopefully. And then we will all be fine. And I really wanted it to be second horse September, but I don't know if it will be. It's so dark though for only, man, I don't know, the 24-hour clock. 8, 9, well I guess it's, no, it's only 7:30. That's pretty dark for 7:30. Alright, let me hop in here. I still can't believe I did that. I can't believe I crashed that car like that. That was absolutely wild. This one? Should be this one. Yeah. Alright, off we go. Manually do this one, and then send for the other one. And then we're gonna stop spending so much money on fertilizer and instead spend money on the dang mowers. I swear I'm my own worst enemy in this game. Especially with driving skills like that, to be fair. Ugh, please, I'm just trying to check my fertilizer status. Okay, this is the right one. I'm just gonna hang out in the menu until we get close. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh wow. Nice. Wow, I feel like we left a lot of blank on that, but as long as the farmer's happy, I'm happy. Yeah, we're not even venturing back down there right now. Alright, so we're going to drive over there. Get the AI started. And then we're going to drive the truck up here. This is worth it. This is going to take forever. Worker. Beautiful. Okay, and then off we go to be a lot more careful in the rain. I'm very afraid now. Tension belts on, yeah. That was totally wild. I'm still, like, flabbergasted, you know? Especially because all that, like, back and forth, like, wiggling we did. Didn't set it off. I'm like afraid to go back in first person on this thing now. I'm afraid that's what set it off, you know? Not just I can't drive. I didn't think is it the rain? Is it like the water physics that's making that crazy? That's terrifying. I'm like really afraid to turn. I'm just gonna turn in the dirt. % done with this field. Alright, so we're just gonna sit here. I think we're just gonna supervise the AI, maybe? Just got our headlights off? That's okay, they're magical, I guess. Oh, now our headlights are on. I guess she's just too far. Ride along and see until she gets low, and maybe then we'll boot her out. Nice, calming, relaxing fertilizer gig. Go first person, it's actually a lot quieter. Enjoy the rain. Just says 43%, like this fertilizer's not changing on there. It's obviously on because I see the contract number going up, but is this just like an AI worker thing? Will it just autofill for them? That's annoying. Are they gonna charge me for that as part of like their contract? Any mowing contracts up? Remember before when I was like, yeah, we're not gonna go late into the night with the contracts. Oh, there are some mowing contracts up. 11? That's right by the store. That could be nice. Oh, that's right by us. Oh, those two are... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's fertilizing. Don't want that. Where the heck did the... mowing? They're right by us. Like, how am I gonna not do those? You know what I mean? And I take the one right by the store too. Like, the perk with this is at least, like, we don't have to... Should I never put back? Back. The perk of the mowing is there's no restocking, you know? The mowing's only gonna be good for so long, though. Like, the fertilizing, I guess both will only be good for so long. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Cross that bridge as we get there. It's so quiet tonight. I just like don't know what to yap about. Maybe I'll have to try the precision farming, see how it goes, see if people will be into it. I'm terrible at precision farming, you know? Very relaxing to be in the tractor and not have to like do anything. I should yap, but I'm like enjoying the ambiance, you know? Just doing some late night fertilizing. Got my little lo-fi radio going. I probably will stick it out till 9:30 tonight just so we can get this big job done. Oh my gosh, wait. Wait, I'm watching my money go down. Was I just refilling my spreader the whole time? Cool. Okay. Well, I will be doing the rest of this manually. Remember like 6 seconds ago and I was like, I love it. Bye. We're done. Back to... No more. Just watching that slowly eat down my money. Has it been doing that the whole time? I'm gonna have to like go back and rewatch. Christ, that would be awful. Oh my god. Please don't tell me. Genuinely, do not tell me. Oh my gosh, and then my I'm gonna keep going until we're done with this contract, but I really need to be done with, with these contracts. I think I deserve a break on my fertilizing contracts at this point. I'm losing my absolute marbles. Oh man. I totally just realized I was watching it like tick, 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 tick down by the dollar, and I was like, ugh, no, please. Oh my goodness. That wasn't stressful at all. Well, look at that. Immediately, we learned AI cleaner than me. That's okay. AI more expensive than me. So where are we at financially? I'd like to start making payments on the loan, I think, within, like, by, like, the 13th month. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we'll have 12 months interest-free. Not really, because we do get interest, but, like, 12 months payment-free. And then, oh my gosh, I spent $146,000 last month. We have a lot more contract income, though. Fertilizer costs 10 grand, though. Oof. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Syrup called this contract hell, and I am inclined to agree. Contract hell. But at least I've got the fertilizer here. Let's see if we can, how much we can top off from just refill. Okay. So I gotta figure out where I left off. Sort of right in the middle, which is good. Easy to find, and we are going to do a little bit of overlap. There we go, so it must have been not this line. This line. We're good for a ways. It up there. Nice, that was like almost exactly where we left off. This goes to show this is like a very chill game. It's a very good zone out game. But it is not a game that you can completely not pay attention to. This contract, this day is gonna kill me. That's alright, it's still fun. So I think we might end up, honestly, working through the night into October, which is crazy. I did not think I'd be going into October in this session, but probably worth it. So we got 27%. That should get us at least down this line. Saving content, please. Save content faster. Yeah. So we've done a pretty good job so far. It's been not so bad. Not ideal. Still cheaper than watching that AI spend all my money. That was crazy. I'll never get over that. I do need to get a lo-fi playlist like without people sound, because it is freaking me out to hear like the people sound in the music and then you know what I mean? There's ghosts or something. Of course we don't have enough to finish this line, because that's what I said we would. That's okay. 62%. So I'm glad I bought extra then. I mean, it's worth it that I got extra fertilizer to save us this trouble. Top this off again. I still have plenty in there, which is good. So this is 300 liters, which is 6 of those bags at a time, by the way. Ow. The last line I worked, which is this one. Oh, wow, I literally joined up exactly where I left off with the fertilizer. Wage payment. Yeah, you're done. No more wages for you people. You evil AI who spent all my money. There we go. Take it right to the end, I think. I will say I don't think we have enough to get to the end of the field. I should have had the AI start at the top of the field. You know what I mean? So that, like, at least when I'm refilling, I'm closer, but that is what it is. Maybe that's the way that I'll go. We'll just have exclusive chatty contract work, field work time on the live stream, and then we'll just fast forward them when we get to the edits to the recordings. You know what I mean? I guess it'll still be in the recordings, but gotta watch the whole recording if you want the full thing. But yeah. Maybe I'll just refill after this row. I won't even, like, try another short one. Maybe these contracts won't expire at midnight. This is 2 hours, so I have 2 hours left. So it'll take me 9 hours to do this one. That's alright. Yeah, I think I'll finish this row, fill up, and then come back around for the last 1, 2, 1.5. Yeah, 4%. Yeah, actually, I might make it just right to the end of the row. That'll be quite satisfying. Close enough. Like 38 there. Can I go any faster on the road? No. Off we go then, through the field. Off we go. So I think if we do the 2 rows, that will probably do it. I really hope we won't have to do the outside again, but we'll see. We will see indeed. I'm gonna finish up this row a bit. Just a little more on there. Not get stuck in a tree. So I'm hoping between this row and the last one, that'll be enough. We won't have to do the ends, but fingers crossed, gang. Yeah, off we roll. So, I don't know, how's life? How's night? How's night treating y'all? Single row took almost half. Whoa. Well, at least the rain stopped. That's good. Off we go. This is gonna be the real proof. 95%. Oh, I think we are gonna have to go down the outside. That's right. I think if we just do this 1 row down, or like just this side, I think that should do it for us. Let me just keep us going here. Every now and then she kind of goes a little haywire and like picks a path that I don't know where she got. But, you know, that's fine. I don't pay good money for this fertilizer or anything. No, are we gonna have to go to the other side too? Please don't make me. What a nightmare if I gotta fill up for the last... I do. I have to fill up for the last 3% of this field. I'm taking the truck though. I'm driving the truck over. This is faster, especially now that the rain stopped. I'm a little more comfortable with it not getting rolled over. Alright, so we're just gonna real quick refill. One more. drive this thing off the road a bit. Or off the field. Back to this. Turn those lights on again. Here we go, here we go. And turn our sprayer back on. How did I miss a spot there? Alright, this should do it. This should totally do it. Come on. Please, please. I'm begging you. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Oh, I could scream. I could scream. Okay, so lesson learned. I'm never doing this field again. I'm never doing this field again. But you know what? I lived. I learned. I practiced patience. I practiced keeping my zen. I practiced not screaming even though I really wanted to scream. I think this was a healthy decision, you know? I think this was a learning decision that I did here. Right? I think we learned a lot together. I think I finally have my freaking money. Woohoo. And now I would like to go home. So I think I can attach the fertilizer to the pickup. The fertilizer spreader. And then go get the mower. Or do I just get the forks? Put the forks. Or do I put the Or do I put the forks in the pickup bed? Maybe that's what I'll do. Actually. And then I'll put the... I can technically put the mower on the front anyway. You know what? I'll just put the pallet forks in there. You know? So we'll just lift this up. Right? And then just zoom in a bit. And then we're going to scooch it forward. But see, that's not forward. That's to the right. Should I just put the whole apparatus in? No, I'm just going to do the forks. And then if I put this down, will this be in the way of the mower? I feel like it will be, but I'll just drive with it. Up in that case, we'll just... I know it'll work like this. Alright. Here we go. Back to the store. Did a mower come up on sale? Absolutely not. There's nothing on sale. Even better. That was exactly what I wanted. Thank you, game. How did you know? 21 grand, though. Nice. So... sold, baby. So what's next, right? We said our tedder is next. No. The baler, which is 22, but we're so close to the baler. Maybe I should have gotten the dang baler. It's fine. Off we go to the store. Do I be a little lazy and set this up as a job? Set destination. Are you actually driving? State planning. Driving. Beautiful. And then you are going to be driven home. Okay, so sometimes things work out. Ooh, I should strap that all down. I just had one vision of that, those pallet forks going flying and getting lost. Thank you, school bus. Didn't have your headlights on, driving around at 10 o'clock at night? Kidnapping these kids? I should put a road in there so I don't just have to off-road it to my property, but... pretty good deal. I'll just park this bad boy here. Hop out, and we'll go check on our buddy here. We haven't seen it all day. Still 100% clean, so he's 25% fit. Interesting, after 1 month. Hi. So I'm wondering... 129 liters, so we're still good on that. I'm wondering if it takes 4 months for them to get fully fit, because fitness is like the level that we determine like that they're ready to sell. So that's not so bad. 4 months? While he drives, I'm gonna let him drive because I'm actually curious to see.
For acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and
this is a weird song. So we go into horses. Gestation period 11 months. Puberty's 22 months. What? I'm confused and concerned, but we're gonna hang tight for now. Where are we going? Alright, I'm going to cancel this job, though. Cancel job. Just it was good to help, you know, split the work, but I don't need him still. Or anymore. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, shrink that map down. And let's make sure. Good, we've got the fertilizer up. So we are closing in on 9:30. So we'll pick up the mower and we'll get home for those mowing jobs, just because I think they do expire at midnight. Let me see, actually. Yeah, it does appear that they expire at midnight, so let's just get those two done really quick, and then we'll call it for the stream for today, I think. I think that turn would have killed the pickup truck, so thank God. Beautiful. Now we go back towards home. But I think we take the ferry. I think that would be preferable at this point. I've got to drive all the way around to preferable. It's sort of the only route home. It's not, it's the fastest route home by far. And those mowing jobs shouldn't take long. They're not very hard. Man, they really did a good job animating the fog of, like, useless headlights, you know what I mean? Hop out. We'll get this going. Spooky, spooky ferry ride. for second horse September, though. That stinks. I really thought, like, we have the money for it, but... Maybe we'll set the AI and we'll go get our second horse. Ah! Blinded by a school bus. Just trying to... We'll put our big brakes on. This tractor is struggling with all this kit on it, though. Fair enough. There's a lot of gear that I have loaded up on this thing. We're gonna unfold our mower here. We're gonna have to remove our fertilizer because the steering assist does not want to steer or properly assist. Refold the mower real quick while we go. We're literally just gonna drop it right there. I'm actually going to put the AI on for a second. Undo our ratchet straps. Actually, I don't know if I'm able to get the forks out of this thing. Like, he needs friends, you know? Gonna pile this over here by the fence. Oh, I'm never gonna find that again. I didn't realize how deep this grass was. Oh no. Oh, you know what? Can I put it in a stall? I'll just put it in front of the barn. There we go. Stack it real nice right here. Is that... Ah. That helps activate AI worker. That's a pretty solid button. Oh no. Oh, gosh. You can, like, very easily lose a lot of stuff in this field. Okay, so I tremendously overbought fertilizer. I think we can agree. I don't know what happened. I don't know what... I blacked out with my math. I don't know. It's fine. We're here now. It's not like we won't use it. Okay, so like hear me out. If we just do this, right? And then we just... That took even less force than I thought it would. Alright, and then our animal dealer is where? All the way back in town. Here we go. Tag place. Alright, Nate, we'll be back. Hopefully less flipping going on. Take the road this way. Thank you, worker, for working nights. And as soon as we have the horses picked up and we don't go past where we're supposed to go, because we did by a mile, because I'm not paying attention. Too busy looking for my tractor. So once we get the horses picked up and brought back, I'll take over on the mowing jobs. I'm just hoping we get them done in time. I should have put them on the more expensive one. Is that what I have them on? No, I have them on the less expensive. The less... It's fine. You know what? It's a game. It's fine. And that's why we're gonna go straight through. But not into the lake. Alright, I think though, it is time for me to wrap the stream. So as we ferry our way across, ships are crossing. Ferry cannot be started, other ships are crossing. Hello? Where? Cool, so while I try to fix why my ferry won't go, I am going to wrap the stream there, I think. Ferry cannot be started, other ships are crossing. Well, it was great while it lasted, guys. And I will... Oh! You're not on the map. I will call it there for us for this stream. Awesome. I might finish up these last few jobs in September, and then I will see you guys next time. So we'll tune in again in September and flop the month over to October. Thanks, everybody. Good night. What an ending to the stream. Good night, like a Mickey Mouse.